Welcome. Today we're going to do the chess knight. So starting from our default cube, let's get a front view and go ahead and find our image file. So here I have my chess knight, which I'll drag in. Let's Shift S, selection to cursor to bring our image with our cube. Now something that I think would be helpful is for us to get a side view here, and G then Y, and let's bring it back behind the cube a little bit. It's also nice if we bring down the opacity of this. So with the image selected, we'll come over here to our data properties tab and check alpha, and let's try 0.25. Now we want to select our cube and go into edit mode, and let's go ahead and delete out the vertices of our cube. So much like our other pieces, we're going to trace out and spin part of this, but it's only going to be the base part right here. So I'm going to control right click and start tracing this out. Remember, if you make a mistake, you get off the line, you can just control Z it. You could always grab a point as well with G and move it into place. Let's continue on. Remember, you want to trace this on the line, as accurately as you can without going overboard on the vertices. So when I get to the top of this base right here, I'm just going to come straight across. Likely have to grab that vertex and level it off. And Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's select all our vertices and come over to our spin tool. Click it and click the plus. Okay, so now that we have the base of it spun, we're going to go into object mode, and let's just hit H and hide the base so we can focus on the head. So I'm going to shift and right click, bring my 3D cursor up to the head, and let's add in a cube. Add mesh cube. You can see it's quite large, so let's scale this down. We want to be able to see through it, so Shift Z will put us in wireframe mode to make it easier to see. And let's switch over to edit mode. I'm going to rotate this cube, so with an R, so it fits basically in the larger part of this horse's head. So you can see it kind of reaches out here to the jowl line and up here at the top, and it's angling towards that same direction. I'm going to get a right side view, and I want just this face here, so I may have to put it back in solid mode for a second. So I'm going to hit Shift Z, switch to face select, and get this face here on the side. Back to front view. I'm going to scale this down a little bit, and now I'm going to extrude it on out, so press E down to the end of the nose here and scale it down to more. So now we have that wedge shape that the horse's head has. Alright, we're going to use this wedge shape to start to shape out the geometry of the horse's head. So it'd be best to go back into wireframe, so Shift C again. Get it to work here, there it goes. And we're going to do some loop cuts in this. So Control R will give me a loop cut. I can click and put one right across the middle here. I'm going to do another Control R and put one going vertically, and in the same section over here. Now I have some more geometry to work with. Rotate your head and select an edge, so make sure you're on edge select. Bring it back to front view and grab it and move it up here towards the head. Now probably the two most important edges are these back here. This one here, this top corner, I want to grab it and put it right down here at the base of the ear. And I want this one that's at the back of the head, grab it and just make sure it's on the other side of the base of the ear. So I can continue to grab these. You might find it easier to Shift Z and go into solid mode and grab it. Just be careful, make sure you're grabbing the edges. If you grab a vertex, you're probably going to twist the model around, which you don't want. I'm going back into wireframe so I can see the drawing a little better. It's just you got to be careful not to select edges that you don't want. I'll continue to grab these, you know, just generally getting the shape of the head. So G each time to grab it. Right. Let's come up here. So, you know, keeping fairly close to where they were originally, just in the shape of the head. Now that we've got the basic shape, we're going to refine this even more with more loop cuts. So for each section, top and bottom, in each one of these sort of vertical sections, I'm going to add another loop cut. So Control R, let's do one here, one for the bottom. So I'm clicking twice to put it just right in the middle. Now let's do them vertically. Control R. If they're going this way, just move around till it goes vertical. Click twice. So each section's getting a new loop cut. Okay. So now I have more geometry to work with. I can fine-tune this a little more. Each time I just select it, grab it, move it, and you may even find that you got to move some edges that you previously had put into place as you fine-tune this. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Alright, so now that we have the geometry in place, I think this would be a good time to do a save. File, save. Make sure you're going to your folder. And I'm going to call this Knight. Now that we have the head modeled, let's focus on the ears. So I'm going to put this back in solid mode. So Shift C. There we go. And we want to get the back side. So instead of 3, I'm going to hit Control Z or Control 3, and we're going to put some cuts here and here. So I'm going to use a new tool here called Knife. So I'm going to hit K and click down, try to get it straight up and down, click, and then hit spacebar, and it'll make a cut into the faces. Now let's do the other side. So again, K, click, come straight down, click, and spacebar. So now we have 2 faces over here and 2 faces over here that we're going to use for the ears. So I'm going to switch to face select. You get 1, 2, 3, and 4. So hold Shift to get those. Back to a front view. Now before I extrude these out, I need to change my pivot point here. So up here at the top, right now it's on median point. We're going to change it to individual origins, so it scales each ear individually. So let's hit E for extrude. I'm going to come out about 1/3 of the way on the ear, and then hit S to scale it down. Repeat. S. You know, and if you need to, G for grab, you can kind of push it back into place. And let's do the last one here. Down to the end, scale it down, grab that face, push it into place. So now if we take a look, we can see we've got the ears coming out of the head. Alright, so now we have the head modeled. Later we'll put a subdivision surface on it, but for now we'll just keep it like that. So another quick save here. And we're going to conclude this first video, and in this next video we're going to create the body with the mane and put it all together.